Hello legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the OmniFlash channel, where OmniFlash will take gaming to the next level. Please like and subscribe.
This is OmniFlash, your guide to Diablo Immortal. Don't you hate it when someone just AFKs on your team? In today's video, we're going to be talking about different ways with dealing with AFK players, or maybe some solutions to the AFK problem in Battlegrounds in Diablo Immortal. We've all been there. You're in the middle of an intense match, working hard to secure that victory, and suddenly someone on your team decides to go AFK, away from the keyboard. It's frustrating, it's infuriating, and can completely ruin the gaming experience for everyone involved. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of AFK players and exploring ways to cope with this common issue. One thing that I would like to add to Diablo Immortal is perhaps if the AFK is because there's a player that just maybe they got disconnected, maybe they crash and they can't get back on. If it's within like the first minute of the game, I would like to see the ability for another player to come in and replace that player. If it's within the first minute, I would like it so that it sucks in another player, just another player to replace the person that was AFK. Especially since it's like this match right here. We have a person called like Azali, some demon hunter called Azali, just started the match out, never moved from spawn. He just sits there at spawn. And I think it would be good if it's possible if someone just spawns in AFK, that the matchmaking system will replace that person if it's within the first minute. I think that is fair for the person who replaces, and it would solve some of these AFK matches, because having one player not be there is huge. I mean, it's an 8v8 game. So once it's down to 7v8, you're going to have issues, because it's all goes down to the two lanes, right? So you're going to have issues on being able to protect both lanes. So having that player replaced would be huge. I think that's something that Blizzard should implement, especially if it's within the first minute. What do you guys think? Is it first minute replace, or maybe a minute and a half? I feel like if it's past a minute and a half, it won't be fair for the player that replaces the AFK player. So I think minute is okay. Minute and a half. If a person is AFK for a minute or a minute and a half since the start of the game, then it should suck in a different player just to replace that person, so that it becomes slightly fairer with the 8v8. Or make it so that the person who comes in, the person who replaces the AFK person, that person who comes in and replaces, make it so they can't lose points when they lose that match, right? So I mean, okay, I mean, we can solve this issue by making it so that even if someone's AFK, we just kick them from the match and we can replace him with someone else. Even if the match has gone on for 5 minutes, the person who comes in and replaces them will never lose points. I think if you make it so the person who jumps in to the team that is down one player, make it so that they can't lose points. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. Just so that you have always some way to replace the person who's AFK. I think that would definitely make this AFK experience a lot better. What do you guys think? I think that's probably the best way. I mean, you can always get a replacement player who's queued, suck him into the game, and make it so that they can win this game and gain points. But if they lose, they don't lose any points. I think that is probably the best solution. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. If not, I think that's the best solution, because we have to have some way to deal with these AFK players. I mean, maybe they're not AFK, maybe they lost their Wi-Fi. That's happened to me once, so I can absolutely understand. I mean, sometimes your phone crash, then you just can't get back to the game. That could be possible. So how do we fix this? Just make it so that new players who come in to replace the person that crashed or AFKs, and just give them good positive rewards for jumping in mid-game. If they win the match, gain points. If they lose the match, the person who comes in and replaces should not be able to lose points because they weren't actually here for the entire match. Anyways, let me know in the comments below how you would deal with this AFK problem. I've just told you how I would deal with it, and I'll let the devs know. I'll give feedback to the devs so that they can fix this issue with the AFK or loss of connection in Battlegrounds. So until it's fixed, what can you do? Well, right now you have to work a little harder, and you have to rotate more because you're down one player. If you're down one player, then it's going to be harder to push the idols. It's going to be harder to block the idols because you have one less player. They have one more player, and you're going to be outmanned either on the right side or the left side, no matter what you do. So, well, you have to do your best to eliminate the threat and run all the way to the other side as quickly as possible. Your ability to rotate, eliminate a threat, you have to use the mini-map for sure. Watch the mini-map. Watch those red dots from spawn as they come back, as they run back to the idol. Keep an eye on that so that you will be able to intercept those red dots before they push those idols in. And if you're lucky, and you're able to keep these rotations up, you're able to, like for example, I can't rotate right now. I'm the only person keeping this idol from being pushed in. And it's a hard fight. But what you need to do, you need to die on the idol. We would have lost that if I did not just sit on the idol and just prevented the idol to move. The longer you are able to survive on that idol, just do your best to avoid getting hit. Just to stay a little longer so that your team finishes on the other side and some other players can come and help you with that side. All you gotta do is stall that idol for just a little longer and you can win. You can be victorious. So yeah, absolutely, it's not the number of players that you kill. It's definitely your ability to play the game. It's all about objectives. You have to be there, be on the idols, and rotate, be where your team needs them to be. You need to stop those idols. It's not about kills. It's about objectives. If you are able to sit on that idol, make it so that they can't push it, you win. They have changed it. They have made it so that people can't just go in and AFK at a battleground for battleground points. So I mean, that's great. That is a very good improvement. However, I think that we should go further. We should ask the devs to make it so that it will actually replace those AFK players. Remember, dealing with AFK players can be frustrating. But it's a challenge that's part of the gaming landscape. By adopting the right strategies and maintaining a positive attitude, you can navigate the situations while still enjoying your gaming experience. So, let me know in the comments below what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.